out there, man. This is the Morning Rush, Bermuda's only energy station, Vibe 103, your boy DJ Chubb. Inside right now, man, things called fitness for people in a hurry. Check it out, man. You know it's Monday morning and we got it going on here as always. Mondays and Fridays. If you didn't know, man, it's all about fitness for people in a hurry. Fitness for people in a hurry. Yeah, we got it going on. My boy Jermain's on the line representing Hindsight Fitness and Wellness this morning. And of course, if you didn't know, Mondays and Fridays, we go through different topics or things you may need to know or things you may want to know if you didn't know before. Well, we help educate in school. You want those type of things. But it's not me. It's my boy Jermain, like I said, representing Hindsight Fitness and Wellness. Good morning, bro. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thanks for bringing the energy.
Yeah, I have to, bro. It's essential. It's essential.
I am ready. I am pumped.
Yes. Get it.
Yes, man. Today we are talking about training through the ages, through different age groups.
Okay.
Now, this question came from one of my clients. She was squatting 200 and something pounds at the time. She was like 150 pounds.
Lord.
And she's approaching 40. She was like, I think I'm too old for this. She was just saying it as a joke.
Right.
She wanted to get out of the training. She was like, this is a little too intense for me at this point. But it was completely within her range of ability.
But she was lifting it like a 2-year-old. Like she was like...
It was nothing.
That's it.
It was nothing, but in her mind, she was like, I don't think someone my age is supposed to be this fit. I don't know.
Like, don't discourage that.
Yeah, but it is per case. It is per case. When you are in a particular age group or age range, and you have the ability to do something and your body does not hurt, you should do it and enjoy it thoroughly.
Yes.
Because there'll be a point in time when it will not be an option. Now, that being said, there are some general guidelines that you should consider following from 0 to 100. So I'm just going to chop it up into tens, but initially I'm going to start off from 0 to 5.
Okay.
Now, babies, they're brand new. They can roll around, enjoy themselves. You don't really have to worry about much. They will basically fall, bump, get back up like nothing happened, laugh, cry. Whatever the case may be, they're fine. Yeah, 0 to 5, you basically just want to work on motor skills, get them outside, get some vitamin D, some fresh air, throw them a ball occasionally. Instead of throwing them, installing an app, just throw them a ball. Yeah.
You're like, you know what, you're going to throw you this iPad real quick and let's sit down and watch. No. You want to work on your motor skills, like you said. Catch this.
Please. Yeah, intellectually, definitely give them all the apps so that they can learn, etc. But definitely they need to have those spatial motor skills just to understand how to jump, how to climb, how to pull themselves up, how to step over, go under, all that basic stuff that we take for granted now. People that are 30-plus years. We grew up without the internet. But younger children, some of them literally are living their life in front of a screen.
Yes.
So please throw them a ball. I'm going to chop it up from, like, if you can visualize, I'm going to go over category skills, fun, body type, aerobics, weightlifting, and body weight. Now, that's how I'm going to chop it up today. So 0 to 5, don't necessarily worry about skills too much. Yes, you might have a prodigy that is amazing at football. They might be amazing at piano. They might be amazing at whatever the case may be, but do not obsess about the child's form and technique. Yes, you can introduce them to the foundations and the basics, but typically that child from 0 to 5, they won't be grasping those concepts. Fun, it has to be fun for that age group.
Yes.
Body type, you don't necessarily have to consider body type because some children experience some childhood obesity around 0 to 5, but by and large, more or less, they are not going to be that overwhelmed by any particular physical activity during that phase of their life, regardless of their body type. Aerobics, definitely get them running. Weightlifting, etc. No weightlifting.
No weightlifting. Don't try to hang your child a 30-pound dumbbell so much. I need you curl this 4 sets of 8. Like what? Excuse me?
Not even 5 pounds. It might seem cute, right? But it's unnecessary.
Yeah. Like we're working on your muscle form. Like this child is still developing. Let the child develop.
Yeah. Just let them grow. Let them enjoy themselves. And body weight, definitely. Like I said, we can take them to the park. Let them, when it's okay. But
Jermain, retract that real quick. Not yet.
Rewind.
Yeah, when they're open. When they're open. I heard on Vibe, we can take them to the park. Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
So yeah, definitely bodyweight exercises. Now, 5 to 10. 5 to 10 is an interesting age. Your child is developing mentally. They can grasp certain concepts and skill and form and technique. You can teach them how to kick the ball properly. You can teach them how to dribble. You can teach them how to cross. Whatever the case may be, that skill level is going to be kind of like setting the foundation for how good they'll be in that particular movement.
Yeah.
Now, this is so important. So basic things, parents out there, if you can hand your child some skipping ropes. Some children can't skip. Some children legit don't understand the concept of jumping. So definitely, if you can expose them to some of those basic things, please do so. It's not absolute necessary necessity in this life that we're living in right now, but it can come in handy. It can come in handy.
Yeah,
definitely.
like warming up.
Yeah, definitely. Just warming up, just basic motor skills. Basic motor skills. Of course, you still have to keep things fun and interesting. Weightlifting from 5 to 10, again, not absolutely necessary. That child is still developing. However, if you want to hand them some ridiculously light weight or a broomstick, whatever the case may be, they can learn that lifting skill. They can mimic you on the side while you're doing your at-home workout, working out intensely. They can be there smiling and getting it in. They can mimicking mommy, daddy, uncle, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they're smiling while you're grunting because it's like, oh.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
It's fun for them regardless.
Absolutely.
Yep, no, 10 to 20. 10 to 20, this is the interesting age. Now, again, you're focusing on skill and technique, but you don't want to obsess about it. Now, this is when the parents start to live vicariously through their children. And was like, look, you have to perform. Football, cricket, whatever the case may be, this is what your forefathers did.
Yeah.
You must do the same.
Both feet. Yeah, I want you to hit the ball with both feet. Both feet.
Both feet at the same time. No, you literally allow that child to develop, and also give that child some room to experience other sports, because you don't want them to have repetitive strain injuries, like a bowler or tennis elbow playing tennis. You don't want them to develop some serious chronic injuries at a young age, because that can take them throughout their young adult life straight into their senior life. So make sure that they experience a couple other sports, and also make sure that you are not living your life through them.
Absolutely. Like I gotta play it professionally, but you're gonna play professionally now. Don't obsess so much that the child ends up hating the sport altogether.
Exactly. And the fun factor must be there.
Yeah.
Fun factor must be there. You might know that this child has the potential to get a scholarship or whatever the case may be, but at the same time, if you push them too hard, they're just gonna back right off. And like, you know what? I think I saw something more interesting on TikTok and Snapchat.
Right. Yes.
So yeah, but definitely around that age, 10 to 20, they could be lifting. They can enjoy themselves. They must be supervised, of course, because injuries can happen at any age. But typically around this age, this is where you have testosterone, estrogen, all that stuff flowing. And also for, not necessarily for men, but for women, typically around this age, you find that their bodies start to develop. So whatever sport they're in, they might have to adjust accordingly to life. Like hips, chest might get big, whatever the case may be. It might throw off their ability to do a particular sport. So they might be amazing at 15, and then at 18, it might be slightly different. It might not necessarily be any issue of their commitment to the sport, but their body is just adapting to their genes, their genetics, what they've been given in life. No, to 20 to 30 now. This is where I take a tip on the fun factor. No, the fun factor isn't absolutely necessary. It's necessary for most people, I must say. But if you come to working out, if you haven't put in the foundation at the beginning of doing those sports when you were a child, and now you just wake up and you're 20 and you're 30, and you really want to get us some quality work, you might have to do something that is outside of your scope of comfort. So you got to get up. You got to go and do some lifting. You got to go and do some kind of aerobic activity, some dancing. Half of it might not be fun until you develop the skills and until you create that foundation of fitness. But trust me, stick with it. You want to make it a lifestyle, and it will take you into the other decades.
Consistency.
Yes, consistency is the key until it fades away and becomes a norm. becomes like brushing your teeth. Like you want to just say, okay, it's time to work out. Let me just do this. It's like paying bills. It's something that is
something that you have to do.
Yeah, something that you have to do. And also, just rewind a bit more so for the young ladies and women. Lifting and high impact exercises like netball and basketball, etc., jumping, running, that is really good for your bones, bone density, bone strength, and in younger ages, so you can avoid unnecessary chronic or I guess inevitable issues with bone deterioration when you get into the older ages, when your body stops producing as much estrogen. And you can speak to your medical doctor on that just to get some more information. But let's jump really quickly, Chubb, because after 20 to 30, you know what happens. You sneeze and your back hurts.
Yeah, hey, you're not lying, Jermain. Boy, the other day, I sneezed. I was like, hey, what's going on there? Am I getting like, what's happening there?
No, Chubb, you must be in denial. You must be.
Facts.
No, seriously, like legit, around 30 to 40, you start to experience some minor deterioration in your ligaments, your muscles start to atrophy. For men, you produce less testosterone, so that muscle building element is completely like diminishing, but not extremely, but it's coming down slowly. And you must stay active. You must tap back into those sporting days, or go and find some activity or a trainer or a class that works for you and piques your interest. And again, fun is optional at this point. Sometimes it's a necessity for some people just to get up and stay active for mental health and physical health.
Yeah, I like what you said about, especially, the older you get, whatever, like, say, sports, or, football here in Bermuda, football, cricket, there's sports, and, of course, see rugby, too. Some did play rugby in high school or whatnot. But there's different sports. If you train as if you're training to play one of those sports, it does help quite a bit, too.
Yeah.
It does help, yeah.
Definitely, because sometimes you forget completely that you are doing a physical activity, that you're doing exercise, because the competitive nature takes over.
Yep.
You have that community spirit. You wanna please people in your team. You want to please yourself, and you just push yourself to the max. And by chance, you're achieving this aesthetic goal. You're achieving this health goal that you aren't even considering. You're just thoroughly enjoying your youth. You're thoroughly enjoying your sport. And I strongly recommend putting your child or entering a sport, even if you are in your 20s, 30s.
Big facts, because it gets to a point where Jermain can score backyard kicks regardless of playing, and that turns into like the World Cup. Like, yo, bro, it's a backyard kick. Men's be trying to make, mad dashes down the flank and whatnot, and it's like, yo, bro, this is a back slide tackling. Like, I'm like, bro, you're not on trial right now for a professional club. This is a backyard kick. No, you guys having fun with it. Oh, you did.
No, they will never let you. You will never live it down. So you must win.
Yeah, you gotta win. I don't care. The score will be 100-1, but last goal wins anyway. But anyway, that's a different story, different time.
Yeah. No, so quickly, 50 to 60, definitely around this time. Like, people typically say once a man, twice a child, or once a woman, twice a child. No, I would strongly recommend going back to stuff that is fun when you're 50 and beyond, because this is all anecdotal, of course, but I've spoken to several people who are 50 plus. They could not be bothered. If it does not interest them, they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So find something that's fun for you, even if it's golf. Walking up and down, getting some fresh air. Find something that you're interested in doing and do it. If it's a dance class, aerobic class, or just walking, find something that's therapeutic to you. Do it to the best of your ability, and make sure that your body is not atrophying, your muscles are not shriveling up, because that, again, is only going to get exponentially worse as you go into another decade. Yes. So, again, we want to age gracefully.
You're not lying, Jermain. You, especially at a time like now where, the shelter in place is in straight order, you still want to stay active somewhere, because it's so easy to not do anything. It's easier to not do anything than to actually get out and try to do some exercise. So, it's a matter of staying, like you said, active.
Yeah, staying active. And we all know some person in our lives, in our circle, that is 60 or 70 plus, that puts in a lot of work.
But fitter than we are at the age of 20.
Yeah. And it's very inspiring.
Yes.
So please look up to those individuals. Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own path to take. But please make sure that you It helps your mental life and your physical life.
It does help mentally too. Working out does help with the mentals as well. It really does.
Yep.
Well, it depends what level you get to. If you get to a level, it's like, I can't do this. And then you push yourself, and that's you're building your mental strength at the same time. So that's what's up.
Yeah, it's transferable to other areas in life as well. So.
Like doing a plank for 3 minutes or something of the sort.
Yeah, if you can do a plank for 3 minutes, you could take on almost
you could run the world. You could run the world if you could do that.
You have patience like no other person.
Absolutely. But of course, you gotta work to that. You can't just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not telling people out there right now to go and try to do a plank for 3 minutes straight if you haven't done a plank since you were like 15. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build up to that. You gotta work on that. Work on that core strength and all that.
The good thing about that recommendation, Chubb, is that typically you can't fall and go anywhere. Like you're maybe 6 inches off the ground.
You're close to the ground.
Yeah, you're 6 inches off the ground. Put something comfortable underneath your face just in case.
Just in case. You will start trembling. You will start trembling like a leaf on a windy day.
Just a little bit.
It happens.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's a good test.
Yes.
Of your mental strength and physical strength.
Absolutely. Jermain, well said. People, if you don't know what's going on right now, man, it's all about fitness for people in a hurry. Got my boy Jermain Hinds on the line right now. We got it going on as always, Mondays and Fridays. And Jermain, let people know where they can get more of this type of information, please.
Yes, sir. You can listen to more of these talks at HINDS, SIGSTFW on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So again, HINDS, SIGSTFW. You can also catch some workouts as well. So please follow, like, and get work and get moving.
Subscribe, people. That's what I'm talking about. In the meantime, on this great Monday morning TGIM, I'm never gonna stop screaming that because it's my favorite day of the week, and you already knew that. Big thank you to Jermain one time. One time to the Chocolate Baby. Shout out to Mama Hinds this morning as well. Dre, what's up? Hey, shout out to everybody Hindsight, Fitness and Wellness, the whole team, and all that. But right now, Jermain, I'm gonna get back to some of this music right now. This one's called Circles. Post Malone, big piece of music. I got it going on for these people right now. And after that, a little weather update and entertainment report coming here on Bermuda's only energy station. I'm talking about Vibe 103, man. You have a great day.
Out there, man. This is the Morning Rush, Bermuda's only energy station, Vibe 103. Your boy DJ Chubb. Inside right now, man, things called fitness for people in a hurry.